Hey guys, welcome back. It's another episode, I believe 17 or 18 of the Chevy 3100 build. But I wish I started recording sooner. I didn't even think about it for some reason. But this is my first attempt at BONDO. So I just thought I'd film it. I know it's not going to be perfect. I feel like it's really hard to get it perfect your first time ever trying it. But this is what I'm using, the fast dry filler. And then I just got this cheap, I think the whole thing together was like 30 bucks or something at AutoZone. But I have this, since the truck's beat up, I just got spray paint. This is the closest I've been able to find to this navy blue color. But this is my third attempt actually, because first attempt I waited way too long when I was mixing it up. It hardened and then it was just way too clumpy, wouldn't go on. So then I had to make a second batch, and then when I put that one on, I think I wasn't pressing hard enough or applying enough pressure when I went across. I kind of just tried to skim it across, and then it became, there was bubbles and stuff all in it. I just let that one dry, sanded it down to a good surface, and then I just applied this layer over it to fill in those cracks, and I applied more pressure, and it's a lot smoother than that last layer. But I don't know, this is, if anyone's wondering, this is where the gas filler was originally from factory, but gas tank's in the bed now, so I'm filling this up. But I had the panel that I welded in, but I didn't get it perfectly smooth, so now I'm doing this. But as you can see in the middle there, it's not completely smooth. It does dip in a little bit, so I'm debating on doing another layer over this once this dries, just in that middle, and then we'll figure it out. This stuff is sandable in 15 minutes. So it dries really quickly. It came with this hardener. You don't need a lot of hardener at all. I learned that. But see, this stuff's already dry. This is that. So it's actually hot. So, but I don't know. I'm just waiting for this to dry, sandable, and then I'm gonna sand this down right now. I've been using 220 just to get the bigger chunks off, and then I'm gonna go over with 600 probably. Again, this is my first time ever trying BONDO, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect. The truck's obviously all patinaed and everything anyways, so it's not a super big deal on it getting perfect for this vehicle at least. So I just figured I'd start recording. Wish I started recording at the beginning, but make sure you're in a well ventilated area. I got doors open, fans going, so I don't know, it makes a big mess sanding, as you can tell. So I don't know, I'm just gonna let this dry 10 more minutes maybe, and then I'll get the sanding. Make sure you're wearing a mask also. I got this 3M mask, so wearing that when I'm sanding, and we'll see how it goes, I guess, at the end. All right, so I got that layer sanded all down. I actually am gonna add that other layer, so I'm gonna mix up some more, because you can still see it's kind of flat right there where the cab contours out. So I am gonna mix up another layer, and then I mean, it's really smooth right now. Obviously you can't tell, but it's really smooth right now, but you can feel it dip in a little bit. So I'm gonna do another layer right in the middle there, and then we'll sand that down again. And I did put primer under this, by the way, to seal the metal before we put the BONDO on there. So now we're just gonna add another layer, and then we'll sand that one down smooth. Alright, got this layer on there now. Still don't think it's perfect. Still a little dipped in there. Obviously when I sand it down, it's gonna be even worse. So might even have to do another layer. But every time I try to add one on top of it, it's kind of just spreading that layer. So I really just have to let that dry and then put another layer on top of it. So I guess we're gonna be doing that unless I'm satisfied with how it looks after this. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. All right, so I sanded that last layer down from that last clip, and then there was a little shallow spot in the middle here, and then right here, it dipped down from where I put the Bondo and from the OEM Bondo. It was down the metal right there, so you could feel it dip down. So I put a little bit down there too, and then it's still, you see the light's messing with it. It's still not perfect, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. So I think this is gonna be my last layer. I'm gonna sand it down again, and then I think I'm gonna have to add the color, but like right here is perfectly smooth. So there is some, like I accidentally added over here, but there were some dots, so down here and stuff, that were actually factory, or at least from when I bought it. Probably not OEM factory, but some dots down here I'm probably just gonna leave. But there was, from where I welded on tabs, if you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. I welded on these tabs. I didn't touch that one down there yet because I have to take the bed off, and so I can put Bondo all through down there behind the bed. But I sprayed right here, but as you can see from where the paint wasn't flush, I needed to sand that down. But also it's shinier than that is. So I do have like a matte clear coat with a hardener that it's in a can, but it has a hardener activator in it, so it's not just like a regular spray paint clear. I'm probably gonna mist that over it so it's not as shiny, because that's way shinier than this is. So we'll see, or maybe I just add another layer of that patina sauce on it, but I don't know, make it shinier. But I clearly got to fix that. I gotta sand that down. But then you can see little chunks where I accidentally got into it with the grinder trying to cut the tab off. But I don't know, I'm either gonna do a matte clear or just see how this looks with adding another layer of the patina sauce. But we'll see, because obviously this is a bigger patch than over there. That's going to be less noticeable, but this big patch will be noticeable. I mean, either way, the blue is still going to look better than the bare metal. I took a picture of it that I'll show at the end when I'm finished. I'll do a comparison of before and after, but just got to let this dry, and then we'll sand that down, and then I'll get another clip before I paint it really quickly. But this is where we're at so far. So all right, so here's after sanding that one down. It's by no means perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. So I'm just gonna clean up. You can see the different layers of it, but I'm gonna clean all this dust up, and then we'll get a layer of paint on it, and then after it dries, I'll show you the before and after right next to each other. So all right, so first coat on, it dries darker than it looks sprayed on. So first light coat, I'll probably get one more light coat, then a little bit of a heavier coat. So just gotta let this dry maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll put another coat on and we'll see. All right guys, here is basically the final product. Like I said over there, obviously that's more glossy, so I gotta figure something out for that. Maybe like a matte clear, spray over it, get it that matte finish. But I actually have a glass guy on the way to pull out the windshield and the back glass, because if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen sometime around last week or 2 weeks ago, depending on when I post this video, the windshield leaks, and it's not the glass guy's fault. It's because where I replaced this panel right here, you can see there's a gap there. Same thing on the other side. Other side's worse. But initially, this glass was just getting put in to be pulled out right after a car show. So we were just gonna have it in for maybe 2 weeks, and then it was gonna be pulled back out. But then I decided not to paint the truck, so I ended up just leaving the glass in there because we didn't put the seam sealer in there since we were gonna pull it out. But now I'm not painting the truck, so it is gonna have to get sealed up. So we're gonna pull this out. I'm gonna fix these cracks over there, and then we'll get this all color matched, that and that side over there, and then we'll get it put back in and sealed back up properly, and then hopefully there's no leaks. So we'll get that done. It's a big step that needs to be taken care of, but after this clip I'll put the before and after right next to each other, or right after each other, so you can see the difference in this. Obviously, like I said, still have to match the matte finish. It is a little bit lighter, but I've bought 4 different color navy blue spray paints, and I have not been able to match it. So I don't really know what to do at this point. I don't want to legit spray the truck because I don't want it to turn out too good and then not match this. I want this beat up finish still. So this is kind of our option. It definitely looks better than it did before. So I don't know. We'll see. Just have to fix these sections, and it's another thing. Definitely looks better than the bare metal. So I don't know. It looks lighter on camera than it does in person. By the way, the blue, the contrast, it looks a lot different on the camera. It's not that bad in person. I have to color match down there too. But I don't know. I'm gonna put the before and after this video, and I don't know. That's about it, I guess. All right, so thanks so much for watching, guys. I have this video in the works right now, so I just want to finalize this, get this video uploaded. I think I am gonna do just a little bit more because it does dip in a little bit still, but I'm also in the works of getting this color matched, so that's gonna look a lot better once that's color matched. But as far as this video goes, I'm just gonna finish it off here. I am gonna add another layer of Bondo, but I'm just gonna finish this video because I'm still filming that one too. So I'm also running out of sandpaper. So, but thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for this video, and then I also just finished off the video for the Silverado Dash. But stay tuned. Got a lot in the works, so just please like and subscribe. Follow the Instagrams down in the link in the description, and bye.